Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Dust Deputy Cyclone that I got from rutlands.co.uk. Now you're probably the same as me and you watch a lot of YouTube woodworkers. I watch a lot of woodworkers on YouTube and most of them are from America. Now you will have seen that a lot of them use cyclone systems in their workshop. It's to keep the dust from getting into the actual shop vac and clogging up the filter, so it saves you money on filters and it's great to watch as well. Well, I was looking a while back actually trying to find a cyclone in the UK and I was having some real trouble, and I did look into importing from America, but the cost of shipping and import duty and everything like that, I didn't want to bother with it. I thought I'll hang on and I'll see how I get on. Well, I'd had my shop vac and I was getting sick and tired of emptying it out all the while and clearing the filter so it's still got the same suction power. I actually received a newsletter email from Rutlands. They send regular emails with offers on and stuff like that, and they'd got the Dust Deputy on offer at the time. So I had a look and it looked a great bit of kit, and I thought, let's give it a try, let's do a review. So got it and let's have a look how it gets on. Review is my own thoughts. I'm no professional, like I say, I'm just a DIY hobbyist, but hopefully it'll give you an idea of how the unit performs, and hopefully if you think it's right for you, or maybe you're looking comparing between different models, hopefully this will make your decision easier. I hope you like it. So this is the actual system put together. It does come with extra hardware that I haven't actually fitted yet. It's got some casters so it can easily roll around, but at the moment for myself I'm thinking I haven't really got that much space anyway, so there's no need to move the hoover and to move the actual cyclone bucket. It can stay in the corner and this lung hose can easily reach to all of my tools, so that's fine. There's also all the equipment needed to attach the bucket to the side of your hoover, so if you do wheel your shop vac around, then this will follow along with it. You may have also seen some other YouTubers who build custom carts to actually contain the two units, so that might be a project in the future that I'll attempt. But when I've got some more space, when I've got more floor space, that'll be a lot better to do. But as you can see, you might think it's quite a simple design, but all the business end is this top cyclone part. The grey hose that you can see coming out at the top, that's what will go to your hoover. So your shop vac, dust extractor, whatever sucks basically, that'll go into your hoover. So the air will get brought up, and then your hose that's coming out from the side is the business end. That's what you'll hoover up with, that's what you'll attach to your tools and everything like that. I've just got a 50mm hose on this one, and I'm going to get an adapter so I can use normal household hoover attachments on the end of it, but that's still in the post, I haven't received that yet. So the cyclone should work by throwing the dust around like a tornado, and the dust should be heavy and drop to the bottom into the bucket, and the clear air should be going to the hoover, so it shouldn't clog up the filter and shouldn't really get any dust, only the very fine stuff, even if that. But we'll have a look when I've done the test to see how well it's performed. In the kit you get two buckets as well, so as you can see I've got them stacked together here, but it'll make it really easy. So once the one bucket starts to get filled, I can just pop the lid off, lift the bucket out, pop the lid back onto the second one, and I'm ready to go again straight away. And these buckets are a lot easier to empty than my big hoover, having to take it all apart just to empty it out. So that's a big plus. So let's give it a try and see how it performs sucking up some sawdust, shall we? This is my existing shop vac. It's been in use for about a couple of weeks and it's pretty full as it is. As you can see, the filter's pretty clogged up. I have to spend a lot of time with this trying to clear it out, just so I can keep the performance. And inside, you've got mainly walnut, shavings and sawdust, but the very fine dust is from my belt sander and also from the bandsaw. I took some time and I cleared it all out so I could see just how well the cyclone performs. I also spent some time and made sure the filter was fully cleared. There is some greying, but that's some kind of stain that's not being removed. It's not dust though. And here I am testing the cyclone. I just tipped out all that dust onto the middle of my workshop. So as you can see, I've got all the fine dust, some long shavings, the big chips as well from the table saw and chop saw, so I think there's a good mix to test it out, see how it performs. So let's have a look how we did. You can see some dust, residual fine dust around the lid. That looks a pretty full bucket. As you can see, all the fine dust seems to have found its way to the top and all the heavy stuff's right at the bottom. But the main test is to have a look inside the hoover. We have still got a bit of the fine dust. As you can see, we got a very small amount of the fine dust, but also the long shaving. Now, I would not have thought that. I thought the shavings might have been big enough to drop down. They must spin round and get caught in the jet stream and get pulled up. But I would not have thought that. But still, I think you'll agree, when you've sucked up that much sawdust, all the fine stuff, and that's what's made it into the hoover, that's a big improvement. Well chuffed with that. Right, so it's time for the final verdict. Overall, I'm really pleased with this Cyclone. I've watched a lot of the YouTubers in America using their Cyclones. To be honest, it was kind of hard to believe just how effective it really is. I mean, to stand and just watch it spinning round, I could watch that all day. I think I'll actually enjoy hoovering up from now on. But as you can see, a few bits did get through. I was surprised about the large shavings that they made it through. They must have got caught. I'm guessing that they've obviously span round and them long enough to get caught into the centre stream of air and obviously made the way into the hoover. But that's nothing to the amount of sawdust that I've actually hoovered up. So the filter has got a bit of dust in, but if you remember what it was like at the start before I cleaned it out, that's easy, a quick brush and that should be all clear, so I'll save money on replacing filters with that one. One downside that I've been really trying to rack my brains with, because I don't like to give oh, this product's great, everything's brilliant about it. I do try and think of something that could be better about the product that I'm trying to review. And with this one, it comes with this fantastic hose, really good quality hose, but this is the one that's designed to go to your shop vac. It doesn't come with an extra hose to go from the Cyclone to your tool or whatever you're hoovering up with. It says in the manual that it's supposed to fit most ordinary shop vacs. Well, I've got the Iron Hell shop vac, and that hose attachment is just a normal size hose. This is the end on my shop vacs hose. I believe it's 33mm, something like that. It's like your standard house hoover hose, and that was too small to fit onto the Cyclone. So I had to get this 50mm hose extra. It wasn't a lot of money, I think it was about £7, but that's one of the downsides that I can think of. Your shop vac hose may not fit the unit. Of course, wait and see if you get one. Of course, see if the hose fits, because it probably will. It's probably just mine. Luck of the draw, I suppose. But bear in mind, you may have to need to get another hose just to go from the Cyclone to whatever you're hoovering up with. I just want to mention as well, at rutlands.co.uk they've also got a wide variety of different hoses and attachments for dust extraction and shop vacs. I've noticed as well they've even got the kit that you can set up around your workshop, so you can attach the dust extraction to the wall or the ceiling, so you can have it set up for individual tools. They've also got the blast gates as well, so you can have the tools permanently set up and you can close off to whichever tool you want to use at that particular moment in time. I wish I could have that set up in my workshop. I just haven't got the space at the moment. Hopefully one day I'll have a bigger workshop and I'll be able to have some permanent dust extraction fitted, and I can have everything all connected all in one go. They've got options for hose extensions as well, so if your hose isn't quite long enough or you just want an extra length of hose, they've also got those options too. so if you want to add on to an existing hose you can easily do that. It's been quite a simple review on this one. There's not a lot of parts to it. Like I say, I didn't fit the hardware that came with it, such as the casters and being able to attach it to my shop vac, because I haven't really got the room to be moving it round anyway, so it's best just to keep it stationary in the corner. But if I get more space, of course, I can always fit them or make a custom cart like I spoke about in the beginning. Really pleased with it. Great bit of kit. If you want one, them from Rutland's, and I'm actually on offer at the minute. Like I said at the start, they do a load of other different American imported products, so when you see some of the American YouTubers using something, have a quick look on Rutland's, because chances are they might have the same or an alternative to it, so keep your eye out on there. I'll leave a link in the description to this actual Cyclone on Rutland's, so if you want to get one, it's quick and simple, it's down there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you'd like to leave a comment, if you've got any questions, if I've missed something out that you was hoping I'd cover, if you'd like to know anything more about the product, please leave a comment. I'll get back to everybody as soon as possible. If you can share the video as well with your friends, maybe somebody's interested in a Cyclone and they're not sure about which model to go with. Hopefully this should be able to help them out. Thank you all for watching.